Hey, Molly Momo. Guess what? Guess what? It's the last Saturday morning sprints of 2023. You excited? Of course, of course. Just go ahead. Yes, just go ahead. Ignore us. Enjoy the catnip. Let's do some sprints, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the last, as I said, Saturday morning sprints with me for 2023. My name is Jenna O'Malley. I am your soul writer. Mumu is right here. And somehow together she helps me be an author. Who writes sci-fi fantasy with dashes of romance and nerdy references. Alongside the raw stories my characters weave throughout time and space, some of which are inspired by her shenanigans, I help other soul bards such as yourselves get back to making magic in their creativity. And one of the ways I love to do that is by hosting these sprints on behalf of Sarah Cannon's HeartBreathings writing community. Thank you so much, Sarah, for cultivating a safe space for those of us who feel like we might belong on the island of misfit toys. This really isn't an island of misfit toys, but all of us do come together to support each other in kind of the same you've got this mindset, and to be part of it is a joy. We're going to do about 3 hours of pomodoro style sprints. Normally we shoot for about 4 25-minute sprints. We'll probably get somewhere around 5 to 6 today. I am not certain yet if I'm cutting that last one short. I'll let you know at the end, because we also have another live stream we're doing here at 1 p.m. Eastern to help y'all plan your production year a little bit if you're feeling like you need that extra boost and that extra help. Do you want to come up here even though you're covered indecently so in catnip? I mentioned the catnip and she gets quiet. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? How are you? How are you? I went ahead and dropped some links there in chat. This is your portal from the from the YouTube end on my channel over to the greater HeartBeatings community at large. Not only does this get you to our events calendar, which heads up a week from today is the first double down day of 2024. Double down means double your output. We'll have all day sprinting and streaming just from our community. And so if you want to go ahead and check the calendar and whatnot for that, you can also go ahead and get to the Facebook group and more through this link. I went ahead and dropped my own links. I did finish also dropping the link there for that live later today. If you want to bring your questions, we'll help you out. We'll do like a co-working session a little bit. Devin wins the prize. Good morning, all. Good morning. Good morning. Fine-tuning the all call indie blog post. And I dropped the link for. Please do go and give some support to this growing subsection of the author community here online. If you need an editor, beta reader, graphic design, cover artist, and more, this is the link for you. Especially if you just finished a NaNoWriMo project and you need some guidance on where to go. You're quite welcome, my friend. And Melissa's here. Mel hosts as also part of the HeartBreathings writing community, and they normally go on Sunday mornings. I do believe Mel is doing Sunday morning tomorrow morning. If you want to confirm at any time which Sundays and Wednesdays Mel or any of my other admin hosts are going, that's the link to confirm. Sarah's here. Good morning. Along with Elizabeth. Yes, it's going to be a new year here soon. You're doing your 2024 planning today and happy with what you have planned so far. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. So we always pay homage to Cowboy Bebop around here as our start at the top of our starting sprint. And while I've worn this shirt before, I said we need to end 2023 with a little bit of tank reminder. So we'll get into that reminder at sprint 1. 6, good morning, Elizabeth. I'm glad you're doing well. Cool gamer. Glad to have you here, my friend. Elizabeth, you just want to see how many words you can write in January, and this is the way to do it. Don't burn out on Double Down Day, because there's also virtual writing retreat weekend, like 2 weeks later. So January is going to be one of those months where we do Double Down Day. 2 weeks later is virtual writing retreat weekend. And then 2 weeks later is February's Double Down Day. So pace yourself. I think a lot of us are just now starting, since we did a full year of the quarterly writing retreat weekends. I think some of us are just now starting to get into that first month of the quarter. I need to pace myself so I don't burn out by month 3. I don't know if that's a thing for some people. It's a thing for this girl. So speaking of things being a thing, we need to go ahead and start our morning off the way we like to do it. It's going to be the last cup of positivity draw for 2023. Let's do it.
Cup of positivity, do 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 do. Cup of positivity, do 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 do. Cup of positivity.
Alrighty. So, ma'am, I'm going to feed you. Oh my goodness, she is covered in catnip. Anyhow. Oh my goodness, Moo. Muhammad Ali tells us, if my mind can conceive it, if my heart can believe it, then I can achieve it. 2023 has been Muhammad Ali in our face with the punches and the whatnots and the telling us who we think we are and versus who we want to be. So appropriate. I'm going to go ahead and also follow that up with some soul truth. Brianne Hovey is the creator of this affirmation deck, and somebody asked me, are you going to be making your own? I am considering, but maybe not in 2024. I think I already have too much on my plate to do that, which we'll talk about more of that later. Okay. We're going to go with this one because talk. Anyway, so Muhammad Ali said, if my mind can conceive it, if my heart can believe it, then I can achieve it. Only for soul truth to ask the obvious problem question. Am I afraid to be seen? Maybe some of us are. Anxiety agrees with that statement a little too much. Agrees with that statement a little too much, I think. Joanne's here. Good morning. What are you working on today? How's Project Sugar and Spice going for you? Elizabeth, going to continue working on that planning. And how is the Scrivener going for you? You seemed like you were enjoying it last night, is why I asked. In the meantime, we need to get to some sprinting. Let's go ahead and get to some sprinting. We're a little chatty this morning, but Cowboy Bebop says 3, 2, 1. Jam it out. See y'all here on the other side. All right, everybody. How's how do? I was being cat mom for part of that. I'm gonna really admit I had to play cat mom because somebody kept biting me every time I had to use my keyboard. She's sitting on the other side of the table here, just glowering at me. How'd it go, everybody? How did it go? I went ahead and added the StreamYard.com/Facebook link over on the Facebook end in case anyone needed it because it's that time of the month. It's that time of the month where resets could start happening, depending on where your time zones are and whatnot, and whenever you did it last month. So for Melissa, darn it, the video was muted for some reason. You missed the intro. It's okay. That's what replay's for, right, Mel? That's what replay's for, right? Keiko, is it Keiko Arukawa? Oh, I can speak Japanese a little bit better than this. I did study it in college, Jenna. Keiko Arukawa. I wanted to make that Arukawa, and that was wrong. That's the wrong kanji completely, Jenna. Welcome, Keiko. It's great to have you here. And since you mentioned the tinyurl.com/authortube link in your comment there, I went ahead and dropped the link too. Thank you to everyone who curates this list for including myself and my fellow admin on every single week. So thank you. Keiko says, happy to be here and got some words done before the end of the year. Yes. Happy to provide. Mel's challenge is ready to go. Whoop. So this is going to be epic awesome. If you have not been following Mel's challenges over on their channel, you need to go ahead and check out the previous ones. I fully endorse these 1000%. I'm so proud of you, my friend. I'm so proud of you. Angela sneaks in with mocha and blanket hoodie. Ooh, who got you the blanket hoodie? The kids? Green rule. Or is it one of the kids' blanket hoodies and you're borrowing it? That's a backup question there, Mom. Green Road. Good morning, everyone. Glad to have you here. And I call Angela Mom, but she's really not. She's just like one of those authors who will mom you if you feel you need it. So, hence the badge of honor being bestowed as deserved. Keiko. Only one. No onlys. 153 for the scene that popped into your mind for the fan fiction you write. I actually also endorse fan fiction because without fan fiction, I would have never gone on to write the Myrna Annals. Yep, started as a fan fiction, is no longer started as a fan fiction, believe it or not. Devin, welcome back, Moo. I think the most tedious thing about blog posts is adding all the links. I concur that and add in unless you're doing citation methods like APA, MLA, and I only say that because I taught that stuff in public school and it's not easy. It's very specific. Thank you for things that are generators for them. Elizabeth, you did more 2024 planning in your Make Selfie. Am I saying that? Makes a Life? Make Selfie? I'm not sure which one it is. Weekly vertical planner. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Keiko, not your real name. I gotcha. I kind of made my channel name loosely based on an old D&D character that was a screen name for me for a while, so I understand. Used to. Not anymore. I studied in college, and this is literally one of those languages that if you don't know it natively and you don't use it, you are going to lose it. More so than English, in my opinion. And I probably say that just because I know the different alphabets. I'm glad you're excited for 2024. Good movie. Good move there on the hubby. I mean, I'm going to say this because I'm biased because your hubby and my main leading male character in book one have the same first name. It's a good name for a hubby. All Ians must be pretty good hubbies, huh? Yes. See, fan fiction, it is a safe sandbox for you to practice skills in. That's how I view it. Always have. You said magical words. So who's dating Zevran versus who's dating Alistair? That's got to be my question. Who gets the warden? That's all I want to know. Or not. Is it not romantic? Makes sea life. Thank you so much for the phonetic help there, Elizabeth. It's like you understand my brain thinks that way, because it does. And since Moo reset our timer a minute or two ago, I know we're over on time. Maxilife. Moxilife. Gotcha. So treat it more German-esque, not French. Got it. See? Give me the phonetics and I'm good. All right. We need to get into a second sprint because somebody's walking all over the desk, all over the keyboard, all over the everything. And I think I need to go be cat mom. See you in a little bit. Don't fall as you get down. Oh my God. Welcome back, everybody. That was literally perfect timing. I was listening to Tank, Cowboy Bebop in my ear, and it just finished right as the timer was at like 10 seconds. And I'm like, oh, wow, I might want to, refocus here. So everything on my end's going great. I'm finalizing some things for my stream that's going on at 1 p.m. Eastern. I wanted to make sure that some files for some journal, workbook, checklist things I'm using in connection with are all getting uploaded to where they need to be and so on and so forth and ready to go. How about all of you? How did it go for you? Let's see. Where did I? There we go. Joanna's always being a good epic friend, getting some chatting in, saying some hellos. Hello, it's been a bit. You've been enjoying your break away from teaching, and tomorrow is appropriately all about the lesson planning. Agreed. I feel this. A former K-12 educator feeling this. Hardcore. I hope you're doing everything you can to refill your well. If anyone else in chat, regardless of what age group you teach, if you are an educator, thank you for the service you do and don't get enough thank yous for. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Been in the trenches with you. I adore you. Thank you for all you do. So it's a Dragon Age 2 or 3? 3? Solas is 3, right? It's been that long. I liked Solas at the beginning. Not so much at the end because what he had to do to set up for DA4, which I'm still waiting on. And then, of course, Jennifer's here. Hello. Getting your goals all set and saying hellos. Felicia, hello, my friend. It's great to have you here. How is you? Making tea for Joanne for the parents and yourself. Ooh, cashew milk and tea usually do taste really good. We have a poke and sushi shop literally not even a quarter of a mile away. I can bike to it on a really nice day and probably eat there and bike back and get a really good exercise out of it is my hope. And they serve boba milk tea. I'm in danger, guys. That stuff is not good for people who have the PCOS like I do because of what it does to our sugar intake. And that's so good. The poke and the sushi I can have depending on what type of rice they use, though. That's a good thing. Or no rice at all on the poke bowls if I wanted that, I guess. Carla's back at their old classroom. Oh, they moved you back. Is this good? Is this bad? Like, I think I missed some details on this. You're going to have to fill me in. You're going to have to. Inka, hello, my friend, and winner of the Rainbow Award for your Ream stories. Y'all, I'm just getting started with what I could even begin to do with Ream stories. Inka is just blowing it to the stratosphere. So I'm going to have to remember to go ahead and drop the link for Inka. Is that one? Aha! It is in this document. It was right there. Right there. Thank you for all you do, my friend. You rock. Nim, good morning to you as well, my friend. Devin, dropping the boy off at work and then back to adding links. You're working so hard. I'm so proud of all of you. You know what? Regardless of what you're doing, you rock. Angela, finishing your notebook covers after taking extra time off this month, and deservedly so. Keiko, 75 words, started a new chapter further down the line, and then rather than the second chapter. Jumping around from scene to scene is okay, even with or without an outline. Does not matter if you're a plotter or a pantster. Totally okay. Nim, you have to wait until a manager is at your job, and then you have to call and tell them they oh, I'm so sorry. I'm glad you're able to go ahead and converse that way with them, though. I hope it gets figured out for you quick. So, Carla, getting some of next week's schedule set up. There you go. Dice. Kid you not. You play video games that run on random number generation akin to D20 gaming. Why not? A 20, they do really good. A 1, they face planted. I should know. My leading lady face planted 22 times in book 2 because her dice kept rolling poorly. Didn't even notice that you was scheduled. Oh no. Okay, that's a problem. That's a big problem. I'm sorry, friend. I hope you get that sorted. Elizabeth, writing your 2023 reflections. There you go. And you know what? We're here to cheer you on through the healing. You've got this. You've got this. It's a good time of year to really reflect in order to release it and let it go too for a lot of us. This is true. It's going to be all about Solus. As long as everybody gets their favorite cocky dwarf with the crossbow, I'm happy. I'm right here with you, my friend. That's why I'm having a live stream in part later. And then, yay! I got to do that too. 2024, here we come. It came in during yesterday's live stream, and I love this one so much. Not only was it on sale, but one, it's an Avery durable binder. So yeah, I know it's going to last forever. K-12 kid tested, teacher approved here. Also, it has red on the inside, which, you know, red is a good color for manifestation and for luck. And of course, the paint splatters are encouraging me to go outside the lines. I'm like, my inner child is so happy to look at that. See, that was the problem of mentioning the boba, and I know. Kay, oh my God, Kay. Some of my plans in 2024 include actually like getting to hang out in person with this chick because we live about 2 hours away from each other. So I can't wait. Okay. Oh no. Thank you for doing it, but this happened at a school nearby to me. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you for all you do. Yeah. I was going to say, change their phone number at this point, honey. Change it. I kid you not. I say this as a K-12 former educator. That's one breakup that for some of us needs to happen. All right, we're going to do one more sprint. If you need a self-care, soul care break now, take it. The rest of us, I'm going to cue you to take it at the end of the third since we're probably going to do 5 or 6. See you here in a bit. All right, everybody, welcome on back. Welcome on back there. So, how did it do? How did it go? We have been going at it now for about an hour and a half. So, we're going to take a break at the end of the next break if you haven't already. I was working on getting some more website planning things related to the planning session later finalized, and I'm making a new sprint timer that'll get used for it because we need a short one. We don't need 25 minutes, we need 5. So, how's it going? Miranda, good morning. Devin, dare you say you're done with these links? You did it. Give you a little bit of TI double without intending to. Power play press. Yes, my pretty. I also, of course, like that I can put my vision board in the front of it if I so wish. Bonus of using an Avery binder, in my opinion. Again, K-12 kid tested, teacher approved, because I can give a kid one of these at the beginning of the year, and short of them literally taking metal to it to destroy it, normal wear and tear compared to like not an Avery binder. They know what they're doing. Good morning, Heather. It's good to see you. Thank you for coming in to hit the like button. Yes, we are addicted to Asian food in this house for all the right reasons. For all the right reasons. All the hellos and the good mornings. If I skip around, I apologize. Just keeping up with the flow. It's okay if we're a little chatty this morning, though. Do keep with being the chats as you wish. Carla, enjoy your morning at the hairdressers and the self-care. You definitely deserve it. Take care of you, friendo. I have this happen to me sometimes. It's like, what's going on? Hopefully, it's just the new year commotion and it settles down so you can focus, my friendo. Elizabeth, 2023 reflections are going the way you need to get them done. Yes, yes, yes. Devin working on the graphics now. You got this, friendo. Melissa got the HB90 planner, workbook, and 2024. Oh my goodness, you got a lot done. You're just doing everything, my friend. I'm so proud of you, all for sure. Keiko, 162 words. I'm getting extremely annoyed by the constant honking. Uh-oh. Is it a parade? It's not a parade, is it? Lasanda, good morning, good morning. Angela, making progress on the notebook covers? Yes. Miranda also feels awesome to be working through HB90. Yes. And seeing the end of it. It's like, it's a roadmap. There's going to be detours like any road trip you go on. Even if you have, the GPS right to your phone, giving you up to date minute to minute, you're going to have to deal with the detours. HB90 makes the detours a little bit more doable, in my opinion, because you're able to go from that, micro to macro, macro to micro, back and forth view of the tapestry, looking at just a thread or the whole thing, looking at just one sticky note or the whole month. You see what I mean? It's so helpful to have that bird's eye view. Definitely agreed. Definitely worth it. Green rule, 30 pages left to revise. You've got this. You've got this. Joanne, quick question. Does anyone watch 911 or 911 Lone Star? Just watch the trailer for season 7 and is going on a little bit to some degree. Miranda, couldn't get into the Lone Star one. Do you like it or not? I guess is the clarification. Keiko could be or protest. I hope not. Oh, that's right. I forgot that was going on over there. I hope you're staying safe, friend. I hope you're staying safe for sure, for sure. Inca wrote tasks about your newsletters and 2 of your book projects. Oh my goodness. So are you into revising more? Because I know you wrote a lot last year. Or are these new novels, short stories, novellas, whatever the projects are? I shouldn't assume their length, I guess. So we have just a couple of seconds left before we are going to go ahead and properly, and I'll mute the timer this time so it doesn't mute me. Go ahead and get our soul's reminder that it needs for the cup of positivity. So A little bit, a little bit, a little bit of a sip is all we need, a little bit of a sip. From Muhammad Ali, we are told, if my mind can conceive it, if my heart can believe it, then I can achieve it. Only for Brienne Hovey's So Truth deck to ask us, am I afraid to be seen? I mean, Muhammad Ali would say you probably shouldn't be afraid of that whole thing. You probably shouldn't be afraid of that whole thing. Kay, hello, hello, hello. It's good to see you. Glad to have you here. Glad to have you here. Time with the hub, sitting down for the sprint to join in. Glad to have you. We're probably going to get this one plus 2 more. Inca, these are the ones that'll go, okay, so these are the ones for the retailers. Final formats, formatting. Got you. I'm going to be in that zone with you after I get this next Kickstarter done and taken care of here in a little bit. But thinking of getting things done and taken care of, we need to go ahead and get ourselves into sprint number 4. Now, you really should be getting up. If you've been sitting here with me for 3 full sprints, it's self-care, soul care time. Self-care is your physical body, so that could be dancing, whereas listening to music reaches into the soul and could take care of both. So just pure examples there. Let's go ahead and rock it out. I mean it. Rehydrate. Get some fresh air if you're able to without a distraction from noise and so on, or if the self-care is taking care of getting rid of the noise. Do you. Take care of you. Rock it out. Alrighty. How did it go for everybody? How did it go? Wanted to go ahead and save the file in DaVinci for that video I just finished making, timer wise. So how did it go? How did it go, everybody? Did you get some self-care, soul care? I know I did. Some of you saw the kitty cat time I was almost regretting because Thor almost not meaning to. Anywho, so Kay, attempting to learn how to this made me nauseous the first time I read it, friend. So anybody who knows anything to help Kay with Atticus on a little bit of feedback here, please. I'm sure hugs, friend. Just hugs. Any feedback we can give, we'd love to give. So Kay's going to go ahead and step away as appropriate to whoosah a little bit. And I don't blame you, friend. Oh my goodness. Devin, I'll call indie blog post done and scheduled for January 1st. If you're still interested about budgeting for your book launch, time for more coffee. Ooh. Kitty time was afoot and I almost lost my face along the way. Kat, hello there. Glad to have you here, my friend, while you're getting ready. I hope you have a really good afternoon. I hope it's enjoyable for you. Mel cleaned out the freezer while they were doing that sprint. Thank you for the like button reminder there, friendo. Kiko, 76 words will be there when you need them to be. For those of you who believe in the woo-woo, it is Mercury retrograde, like ends on Monday with January 1st. So hopefully for a lot of us, this, I'm kind of feeling like I'm thinking or working through cement mindset where it just feels like a slog. I hope it goes away in the next couple days, big time for a few of us. Just hope. Green ruled, it does go by quickly with the 25 minutes. It does. Angela switched over to your weekend job for a bit and rocking it out. Plans by Jen, it's good to see you. It does seem like it goes fast when you're getting all the journaling and all the tasks done, especially when you're trying to do multiple things as part of that umbrella, because that could be more than one item for you. You'd asked for Wide for the Win group and check Facebook to see it. Oh, this is a good idea. Thank you. So I will make sure between the two of us, we will make sure, since Kay is also a fellow admin with us and Angela, Mel, and I will make sure that's a good idea. I didn't even think about that. Inca, they apologize for the Atticus messing up with Kay. If you're, there you go. So, Kay, if you're in echoing here distance or on the replay, Inca's got some questions for you. Atticus is, how do I explain it? Let's ask Google to give me the concise definition. Atticus software. I know it gets used in various ways. It's a tool for authors for formatting books. They do give a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can format your own books in there for $147 is the total that their website is showing. So atticus.io for those of you who are curious. It does more, like you can do more than just format your books in there, I'm sure, but that's what I think a lot of people use it for. And I was wondering about this, if there is one. I haven't gotten that far into yet, and I'm literally considering paying somebody to format them for the Kickstarter. So that way they're, really pretty front chapter pages and all that jazz too. So, yeah, Atticus, if you're into doing that on your own, one way to do it. Vellum is for Mac. Am I right with that? One of them is for Mac. I think it's Vellum. So we're going to go ahead and get into, I could be wrong on that. I'm not a Mac user. I'm a PC user. And who is Are you guys done playing over there, hide and seek and tagging each other out and chasing each other yet? Are ya? I apologize for that, everybody. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get into sprint number 5. Thank you for confirming. Thank you for confirming. So web-based. Gotcha. All right, we need to get into some sprintage. So sprint number 5, we will probably get a 25-minute sprints. We might run over a little bit, though, to get it. If you're hanging with us through this hour, glad to have you here. If you're departing, thank you for being here. If you're on the replay, let's rock. Welcome on back again, everybody. How did that sprint go for yous? I'm going to go ahead and pull up the calendar here right quick to go over who all is hosting when and so on. So, today at 4 p.m. Eastern, Tracy the Revised Writer will be going live for more sprints. And then 9 a.m. Eastern tomorrow, Mel will be also hosting sprints on their channel and in the Facebook group. And then Monday morning, 8 a.m., we're over at K556's channel. And then Jen, JD Robinson at noon. And that's going to take you through the beginning of 2024. We also, again, do have 1 week from today, our Double Down Day schedule. What is Double Down Day? Double your output, try to catch up, get ahead, whatever your mindset is for the day. Usually for me, it's a little bit of both. So if you want to see the specific schedule of who is hosting when, you're going to look for that between now and when I see you all again Friday night. The schedule is usually released. We'll word it that way. Closer to Friday night than not. Closer to Friday night than not, to be fair. So if you want to check any of those, pinned link on the YouTube ends there. And then we're going to get ready to go into a wind down sprint here shortly. But before we do that, we want to get some chats in. How did it go? How did it do? Devin, you tend to steer clear of writing or editing in this. I mean, I assume you mean Atticus or Vellum here. You just don't trust the web. Yeah, I'm a Microsoft Word trained person myself. Been using it for years as a teacher. Excel is the bane of my teaching existence thanks to standardized testing. And so just kind of stuck with it. Totally understood. Sherry, stop by to boop the like button. Hello, my friend. Hello to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Devin, I do love it though. And you're creating your own chapter headers. Epic, epic. Morning to Diane. For those of you who know Diane, she also has a writing channel and is one of our other hosts for HeartBreathings, normally on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Please support the Writing and the Art channel. Mel made bed, made lunch. Uh-oh. You had to go on a quest with Ziggy? How is Prince of the Printer doing this morning? Keiko, no words for you, and that's okay. Concentration will come back up the drain, or we'll re-inspire it to be whatever you need. Laundry with Miranda and some more of Sarah's videos. Sarah is always such an inspiring force for sure. Back to the notebooks for Angela. And Miranda's going to be back to the laundry, or do you mean to the notebooks in 90 minutes? Just curious. Devin, see, me, I'm slowly getting addicted to it, apparently. It's a time sink, though. That's the issue. Video editing can be a time sink until you kind of find a pattern of how you want to do it. Inca grabbed a late lunch and embedded your Millwordy Google Sheet into Notion. Love this, love this, love this. So, for those of you who don't know, Millwordy is short for basically trying to get 1 million words in a year. I was going to try and do it this coming year. Not going to have time to do some of the writing I want to do. Oh, and that's okay. That's okay. I have 5 other books that I want to write, and I'm just going to have to wait until 2025 and deal. And that's okay. Miranda, your own writing sprints are all over. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. I forgot. You are doing writing sprints later today, aren't you, my friend? Thank you for reminding me. So if you would like to go ahead and get some sprints going on today, I believe right after I'm finished, Miranda will be hosting some sprints. Go ahead and show some love if you don't mind. And also at 1 p.m. Eastern, I'm doing that planning live. So I think Miranda's going to be a little bit in between, and that's okay. That's okay. So we have about 30 seconds left. Kat, it's good to see you. Thank you for being here. And that's okay. You're sleeping in and catching up on your rest as you deserve. Inca might not get there, but see, this is what I was wondering. Is the intention to do so the driving force? Because did you do an intentional Millwordy for 2022? Or was it unintentional, I guess? You mean for tracking your sprints here, Keiko, like your word count for it wouldn't be a bad way to go, or like tracking what days of the week you want it to show for you. That's another good way to do it. Somebody else I know puts all of the sprints that she's in the chat box for on the routine in her Google Calendar with the channel link. So that way she can always find it quick, just as a personal reference. I know a lot of us do use the tinyurl.com/authortube link still, which I'll go ahead and reshare, especially since one of the epic people, Kat, is in the chat there. So thank you to everyone who puts their effort into cultivating, managing, inspiring, starting the list. Ollie, it's good to see you, my friend. 2021. Gotcha. You got close. Right? Or all of it and more. Wind down sprint. We're going to do a full 25. We are going to go a little bit over that 11 o'clock mark, though. So if you do want to go ahead and step out, I totally understand. Otherwise, see you in 25. And to y'all on the replay, woohoo! Rock it out. All right, everybody, that would be it. Let's go ahead and dismiss shenanigans there. Thank you very much, my buddy, for keeping time for us. And let's get down into a wrap up and reflect session. Please take the time to go ahead and save your work, make any future notes for future you. Regardless of how long you are taking a break. I know Miranda is getting started here for some sprints or has already done so. So please go ahead and check out their channel. Also, I'll be back at 1 p.m. Eastern to do some planning with all of you, workbooks, slides, and some bonus checklists to help you organize your life that I use on the daily included. Of course, if you want to join us over at Tracy the Revised Writers channel today as part of the HeartBreathings writing community, that's going to be 4 p.m. Eastern. I see so many epic friends are in chat. Inca, you did it in 2021 for the writing, but it's all right. You're going to repeat what you can. Spiral staircase mode, my friend. Spiral staircase, right? Kat and Hun, you got to take care of you. You do so much by keeping up with that list because some days there's 20, 30 people you got to track down. Thank you for this service you're giving back to the community when you have the time to do so. Take care of you first and foremost always. Very proud of your stretch goal involvement here, Elizabeth. Good, better, best mindset is kind of what I think Becca Syme and then Sarah, of course, would endorse that too. Carrie, good to see you. Good to see you. How did it go with the kiddo, though? How did it go with the kiddo? Melina, glad to have you here for some revisions as we wind down. And I'm sorry if I'm skipping around. I just wanted to say hello to some people. Lauren's here. Good to see you. You are all very, 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 very welcome for the sprints. You are all so welcome. Hugs to you all. Take care of you. Thank you all for being here. Many, many, many hugs. No. Well, hugs to you for sure, my friend with the baby going home. I'm going to step on out. I'm going to go get a break. Take care of you. You're always worth it. See you in a little bit.